Hello, welcome to all you Pisceans out there, all the Pisceans of the world. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for May 2020. And I hope you are well, dear Pisceans. I hope you are safe and I hope you are healthy in these very, very surrealistic times, right? Crazy times, surrealistic times, but hey, let's have a look at what the astrology is saying and how we can use the energies at its best to put a little bit more magic in our lives, because that's the thing about May. Neptune is very strong in May, so this is about magic. This is about putting a bit more magic into our lives, and Pisceans are at its best to do that. You know, they are the magicians, for sure, for sure. And so I will be I don't want to make those videos too long, so I will be talking about two things. First of all, that Neptunian kind of month that we're having with Venus squaring up to Neptune and going retrograde. And secondly, about the nodes that are shifting. And I want to start with that because for you Pisceans, you are a mutable sign, and these nodes are shifting into key areas of your life. So quite significant for you Pisceans. The North Node shifts from Cancer to Gemini as from the 5th to 6th of May. And that will stay there for 1.5 years, even a bit longer there. So what I'm talking about now, the energy is kick-starting in May very strongly, but will keep on going for 1.5 years or even a bit longer than that. And the North Node, when it shifts into a certain area of your life, it shows where you need to go, where you need to focus on, when you need to put some energy there, because then you can have the biggest growth. And for you, this North Node energy is in your 4th house of home, of emotional stability, of emotional security, literally your home, your roots, your parents. So the universe, so to speak, or God, if you like, is demanding to put focus on that. That doesn't mean to say that the South Node, which is the opposite, which is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is your 10th house, that you need to neglect that. No. It only means that you already know that area and that this is not to be the focus, okay? So it doesn't mean to say that you have to quit your job and to work from home now 100%. No, what it means to say is that, yes, work is work, but shift your focus towards your emotional stability. The 4th house is a very important house. It's our core, it's our deep inner world. It's our treasure, so to speak. It's where we feel at home, literally, but also figuratively. And you've got an opportunity here, dear Pisceans, to, especially when you've been in emotional instability lately, to gain that stability, that emotional stability. That's what the 4th house, the North Node in the 4th house wants. It wants to give home to yourself. It wants to nurture, it wants to protect. Family can become very important during the upcoming months, and that's where you need to light your focus on, basically. But I think for a lot of Pisceans who have been struggling with their emotions, going up and down, this is good news. This means that there is an opportunity here to gain more stability, to gain more balance, balance in the emotional world. Because Pisceans are known that they can easily go up and down with the different emotions. But this is in Gemini, so this has to do with the mind as well, and it all starts in the mind. Now, so that's one thing, a super focus on home, a super focus on your emotional stability, and you working hard to gain that. But you've got your time. It just started with the new moon here happening on the 22nd of the month. Be observing of that, because then you can see already the first steps of what I'm talking about. And this could, yes, indeed mean some of you will move or go to a new home, literally. Then that can be the case for some of you as well. Now, what else is happening? Mars is also going to enter your sign around the midst of the month. I think around the 14th, or what is it? Yes, around the 14th of the month, Mars will be in Pisces. So that shows for those of you who've been feeling a bit, "Ugh, not much energy," you know, Mars in the 12th house can give restless nights, can give really that restlessness. Well, this improves with Mars in your sign throughout the midst of the month and onwards. Now, this is good for you setting, if you've been saying, I'm having some troubles with other people, that they're crossing my boundaries, this is not going to be that hard now. You have an opportunity now to say no when you really want to. And I know that a lot of Pisces, it's not easy for them to say no because they want to connect with people. They're all about connection. But now it will be, if that has been an issue lately, this will become better and it will be easier for you to draw the line and say no. So, but that's around the midst of the month and onwards. And it's a lot about what your initiatives. So mind you that you follow your integrity and that you can make some new initiatives there with Mars in your sign. It's also a good time to start workouts and so on. So for those of you who might be doing some workout or things for your health and it's not really working, start around the midst of May, because the chances that you will keep on doing that are higher then, okay? So, of course, keep on doing exercises now as well. It's always important. But to have that good start, it's very often when Mars is crossing our ascendant. So on a health level, you can get a bit more upbeat, you can get a bit more energy there and use that in the most positive way. It can, on a negative way, frustrate you a little bit, okay? So if you feel that you're getting frustrated because of the things that are happening around you, get active, move your, okay? Then, last but not least, what I wanted to say here was this Venus retrograde squaring Neptune. So yes, you have Venus for around the midst of the month, the 14th of the month, up until the end of June, going backwards in the 4th house. That could mean a lot of things. Now, that is not so bad. Having Venus in your 4th house means that you're getting along better with a parent. There is a reconnecting with a parent during this time. There is a reconciliation. So for those of you who live in another country than your home country, you can reconnect during this phase. So hopefully when we're talking about travel, this could be a possibility that it is again more possible to travel, you know, by air than so that you can visit ancestors and all of that. It seems quite positive here with that Venus going retrograde, going back to your home country, for instance, going back to your roots, thinking and about your roots as well and your childhood. Why? Because also Mercury is there. Mercury is so you could do a lot of album work or old pictures, getting into an album and all of that. That will give you very suiting energy, basically. On another level, it could have to do with beautifying your home. But whatever it is, think about it between certainly May up until the end of June if you can, and then only implement it after the end of June. Why? Because otherwise you might just paint a wall and then not liking it the day after. That's why. Is that a disaster? No, it's not, but it's annoying. So therefore, the plans that you're having to to beautify your home, do it after the end of June. And think about it now, figure it out, and doing these kind of things. When it comes to work, you're having problems now with work because of the situation, the pandemic. There could be new starts happening there when Mars is in your 1st house. I said that around the 14th of the month and onwards. So then is a good time to have a new job or to go for something new or to add something, trying to figure out something that you can implement so that you will gain more money than you have at the moment. So there's definitely in all kind of areas of your life shifts happening. But the biggest one is the emotions, the emotional work that you're going to do that is kickstarting, and not that you haven't been doing that before, but that really is an opportunity to find some peace and emotional peace, which is so important for all of us, but especially now for the Pisceans. Having said that, I wish you a very good month. Thank you so much for watching. If you want a reading, just get in touch, and bye bye. See you next time.